better get it before Tony Parker comes back in.
Oh, what a play by Irving. He gives you a move with every part of his body.
Curly Neal is somewhere.
Number 9, Earl the Pearl Monroe. Monroe got the name Black Jesus in his hometown Philadelphia, and now he's the Pearl. Despite not having great speed and hops, Monroe could drive the paint and was quite skilled at hitting various off-balance shots. Number 8, Kyrie Irving. If there's one player who can perform the best in-and-out dribble moves, it's definitely K. Irving. He claims that his moves are simple, but what makes them extraordinary is that he has a counter for every move. Irving is often compared to the great Barry Sanders, and we totally agree with that. Like Sanders, Irving can identify open spaces even before they're created. Hence, he sets up his defense early on to cut back into it. Incredible, isn't it? Number 7, that he sets his eyes on. Though not being as spectacular a dribbler as others on this list, Paul's immense control over his moves makes him deserve this spot more than anyone else. Paul's dribble is low, but it only adds more punch to his control. And he's excellent at changing speeds and is probably a trove of moves that he can quickly string together as needed. His turnover rate makes him stand out the most. Number 6, Bob Cousy. Bob Cousy is called the Houdini of hardwood. What a fitting nick for the player that we believe is the real-life Flash. He brought those moves to the basketball court that were never seen or heard before. Would you believe that Cousy was once benched in college because his coach didn't like his entreating style? Ironically, he's an NBA favorite because of that. Bob Cousy transformed the way basketball was played and is the master of dribbling and ball handling skills. Moves like the spin, the no-look pass, and the behind-the-back dribble were all invented by Cousy, otherwise they would have never existed. Number 5, Jason Williams. Watching Jason Williams play for the Sacramento Kings back in the late 1990s was a sight to behold. His signature dribble was the behind-the-back move that he often relied on to drive by defenders. Using his vision, Williams could throw a pass from virtually any angle, even without looking, from behind his back and off his elbow. Every match he played was an out-and-out crowd pleaser and forced opposition coaches to pull out their hair. No other player was as hard to defend as Isiah Thomas. He had this incredible ability to break his opponent down with various moves done at blinding speed. Sometimes he moved so fast that he would break his ankle. However, he could maintain the dribble even when he was on the ground. Thomas's dribble was very low to the ground, and his 6 feet height made defending him off the dribble a challenge for larger defenders. Number 3, Allen Iverson. Facing the mighty Michael Jordan in your first big crossover is no easy feat, and Allen Iverson not only faced him with full confidence, but also changed how it was done. Iverson's crossover was way higher than anyone else's, and the move back to the other hand was highly exaggerated. Whoever has watched him dribble would agree that Iverson made it more effective and deadlier. His initial move was an enormous step, followed by locking the leg to drive it back the other way. That's what class is all about. His exaggerated step sold his crossover. Number 2, Tim Hardaway. With a killer crossover known as the UTEP step, Tim Hardaway has the fastest crossover in NBA history. From Golden State to Miami, the one thing that he followed throughout his career was the lethal crossover. He added a wrinkle to the standard crossover and kept bringing it back between his leagues. Many have tried to duplicate his signature move, but none can match the blazing speed with which Tim pulled off the crossover. He literally did it in a blink of an eye and could even do it at full speed or from a dead standstill. Number 1, Pistol Pete Maravich. Maravich isn't the first player to master the behind-the-back dribble or make a no-look pass. However, credit must be given to him for bringing all these elements together with an unmatchable flair. Pistol Maravich never followed the norms, because for him, everything was a show. It's Pete Maravich who showed us the fantastic things players can do while dribbling the ball. While he played, the crowd's eyes were glued on him as people waited with bated breath what would be his next move. He changed the game